Vandaag ben ik op de Nürburgring voor wellicht de meest zinloze taxirit ter wereld. We gaan namelijk mee in de taxi met Jaguar. We gaan een rondje rijden in de I-Pace. Dit weekend heeft de Nürburgring het GP-circuit erbij aan vastgeknoopt. En het is dus een ronde van 25 kilometer. En we gaan vandaag meemaken hoe het is om in totale stilte met 600 pk over de ring te gaan. Ik ben zeer benieuwd. Apex wint het ringtaxi spelletje.
Hey, trouwens, stop, jouw auto heeft hier gestaan, zie je.
So if anybody feels sick or you want me to slow down, you just tell me straight away, okay?
Okay, great.
Let's go. With a wheel spin. So my last lap was just before the rain hit and there was a dry line, but I guess all of that's gone now. The layout that we're driving today is very special. We get to drive the 25.8 kilometer layout. So it's the full Formula One circuit. No brake pads needed, even for the big hairpin here. I just brake a little bit early, use lots of regen. There we go.
Nice.
It's efficient. I like efficiency. Efficiency saves money. Save more brake pads. Drive electric. Oh, good drift from the E36 there. Very nice. Drifting is foreboding.
How many slips do we have there?
I don't know. Lost count.
So the regen is activated by the brake pedal?
Yes. The first part of the brake pedal is all regen. And it's...
Well, do you then feel like threshold?
Yeah.
Or?
So it basically, imagine if you have an old car and you have air in the brakes. The air is the regen, and then at the moment you hit the solid bottom of the hydraulics,
okay,
that's the actual brake pads. Go the long way around here. One of the most interesting aspects of driving the I-Pace around here has been listening to my tyres. I can hear so much that I can't hear in any other car. I can hear the difference between the rubbered in tarmac and the less rubbered in tarmac.
Yeah. You can hear it rutching over.
Yeah. Sorry. Just touched that curb.
Yeah, I suppose the curbs are still wet.
The curbs are still slippery.
Yeah, I noticed this when I drive a race car and I put hearing stoppers in, how you call it.
Yeah.
Then you get better noises through and all of the unimportant noises out, basically.
It does kill the battery on the GP track, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, using 5% of the battery load just to do the Formula One circuit.
So you started out with around 90% then? Or?
No, I started with about 80.
Right, do you get any sort of reduced power throughout a full lap?
If you go full crazy for the full amount of battery, you can get a little bit of torque down, which is where you ask for 100% torque and the system says I'm going to give you 70%.
Yeah.
But that's, you know, that's professional driver at full speed. And we're running as a taxi, we're running fully loaded.
Yeah, well,
I don't think that the average driver is going to bump into that in our car.
And is this any different from a road I-Pace?
No, this is an absolutely, totally standard retail car. It's not pre-production or TT or anything, it's full retail, no modifications, even the brake pads and the tyres.
Okay.
Not that you use the brake pads.
Brake pads. Done 100 laps on these pads. There's no grip there.
I guess some of you know, some of those guys know you by now.
Yes. The M3, both of those M3s have been overtaken by us several times today, so...
Maybe I should listen.
Yeah, but even if you just take the whole EV thing out of the package, what we're driving here is a car on street tyres, which is good in these temperatures and these conditions.
Yeah.
And we've got torque vectoring across the back axle from front to back, regardless of whether it's a petrol motor or an electric motor. This is a good car to drive in these conditions.
What's the weight roughly?
2.3 tons empty.
Okay, it's like Model S.
Yes. Yeah. But as with Teslas, you're carrying the weight in a completely different place to normal cars. So your gut feeling is when you have somebody who's never driven a car like this before and they get in it and you ask them how much do you think it weighs, they always guess sub 2 tons.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
It feels
only
really
under
good.
very heavy braking.
I was going to say, it feels the same as a GTR,
Yeah.
and that's just sub 2.
The XJR, the limousine that I've driven
Yeah.
here, you know, hundreds of laps every year. That car is, yeah, wow. That car's less than 2 tons, but it feels heavier than this. Weirdly.
That was a cool ring taxi as well.
Yeah.
The XJ. Completely bonkers.
Bonkers or different? Different, exactly.
So until our links, we've now come down the hill. We've got to do some climbing.
You've only actually lost 6% since we left the GP track, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. I can regen about 6 to 7 kilowatts per lap.
Okay.
So that's pretty good.
But give stats of how much regen you do.
Yeah, if I turn it onto low regen, then I basically only get 2 or 3 kilowatts, and then that means that I'm losing a whole lap.
Yeah, yeah.
With the high regen, 7 kilowatts, I'm doing 21 kilowatts in 3 laps, which gets me the 4th lap.
Yeah.
It's always a bit scary at the start, because when you start in the morning with 100% straight off the power plug, and you go out onto the track, you don't do any regen for the first lap because the battery's too full.
There's nothing to charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
So you do like high 20s on the first lap, 28, 29%, and then after that, as you get towards the bottom of the battery, it becomes very, very efficient at regenning. So that last 18% will do you a whole extra lap, no problem.
What does one of these cost off the forecourt?
I think the launch edition was about 90,000 euros. I think you can go out right now and do deals for between 68 and 75.
That's not bad actually.
Very good.
When you compare it to Teslas.
This is only, in ticket price, this is only a couple of thousand more than my XF 2-litre turbo diesel. I know which one I'd rather be driving right now, for sure.
Yeah.
You notice we came all the way up Kesselchen, full power, no dramas. That's the torque.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's lovely. It's just so soft, but still quite powerful, you know. When you're on track with things like the M3s and the M5s, you can't look at that 400 horsepower figure because it means nothing. This is M5 territory, coming out of this, particularly out of the slowest corners.
Yeah, definitely.
Nope. Bit slippy though.
Yeah. Oh, and here.
Yeah.
Yeah, That was to be expected.
Yeah, it was. I'm nibbling away at what's possible, what's realistic. I'm deeply inside the optimistic side of the curve right now. Try and sit it in the understeer to come out full power. So the moment you get oversteer, you have to adjust the power and it's not so fast. It's a nice bit of grip there, just as we said.
Yeah, I'm amazed with the quartering speeds though. Given all the road. But I guess all the dirt is pretty much washed off by now?
Yeah, it's a very clean track. It's not green at all. This is good wet weather conditions. Your only real concern, apart from the obvious stuff, it is the aquaplaning.
Yeah.
At this level of rain, it's pretty good. A little bit heavier than this, and we'll start to get some standing water. And then it doesn't matter if your car's powered by unicorns or electricity or petrol. Aquaplaning is aquaplaning. Everybody hates it. Got an E30.
You still got it?
Yeah, and I keep thinking one motor out of an I-Pace is 200 PS and 350 Newton meters, which makes my 1.8 makes my 1.8 in there look a little bit like, yeah, it's okay.
That's right.
Yeah, it's okay. I think, wow, how many
But that's
batteries?
what